You know, it was too early to go to bed, and I'm just TV'd out right now. So, you know, you go cursing the dead gods. It's just what you do. I hit a heck of a run earlier. I took this guy out, the old abomination, and that opened up some new upgrade possibilities. In fact, I want to take a look at something. This is the one. Your physical attacks, non-elementary, have 50% chance to turn into fire attacks. Holy smokes, we'd have to figure out what to replace. I almost think we could replace this one because I'm going to be creating a lot more light. And if we were going to do that now, we'd get rid of some damage reduction there, but I don't know, I tend to think that this kind of goes hand in hand with that. I think what I want to save up for first is one of these, though. So anyway, let's see what we can do here challenge-wise. I don't want to bore you guys too much. Let's see, the clock of life ticks. Slaying your foes will only delay it. Your body craves for speed and murder. Can you handle it? Let's try it. Maybe we'll just do some challenges today. See if we can knock any out. They tend to go one of two ways. Lately I've been doing okay in them, but every once in a while you hit one, it just doesn't work out. Okay, see, so we've got a timer ticking down. Apparently we've got to move fast. See what happens with this time. Okay, so they've added some time to the clock every time I get a kill, but does the clock stop? Oh, it doesn't. Wow, the clock keeps rolling. Okay. Fire charged attacks and fire combo finishers. Meh. Let's see. Alright, so the clock does stop when we're like looking around at the next point, but it's certainly ticking away right now. We're not going to do any of this. We're doing pretty good from a life standpoint at the moment. Go that way. Better get some killing in here. Ouch. I'm just going to kind of keep moving as fast as I can here. The hell with the gold and stuff, because, you know, for every room we finish, we get a bonus of 2 skulls, so we're just going to bank on that. As long as we're over here, sure. Oh, wow. I mean, you almost got to go into that. How many rooms did I complete? Jeez. You almost got to go into that with god tier weapons. They're going to be really strong right off the bat. So maybe I didn't play that correctly. 2 rooms, so 4 more skulls. Okay. Well, let's see. I mean, technically, we could get this right now. And then 50% chance to turn into fire attacks. That sounds powerful as hell. Alright, we're gonna do that. A little bit sooner than I wanted to, but that's okay. So we're gonna change that out with this, and I think that's gonna end up being a really good trade. Alright. So I know we could have enhanced all of the weapons on the table, but technically this buff is going to enhance every weapon regardless of, you know, level. This looks pretty good. This looks okay. I like the first option better. Okay, I mean that's pretty good too. Huh. Let's go with this. Shall we try another challenge? Fire takes control and all shall burn. Stick to your raging torch or darkness will relentlessly kill you. Beware the fulminating temple. It will burn all its occupants to ashes. Alright. I was looking at this one the other day. But obviously didn't get to it. Let's give it a shot. We'll keep it lit up. And half of our attacks do fire damage now. And that'll act as a source of light as well, which is good. Oh, they're not kidding about the fire, what? What's that all about? Oh, wow. Okay. So I put one on fire? I like the fulminating dungeon here so far. Pretty whoa. This is fantastic. This is tremendous. I wish I would have known, you know, that the fulminating dungeon was going to be me on fire. This is fantastic. It doesn't even take down your life. Alright, well, be a little bit more careful. I think we're going to do pretty well. Okay. We are not going to hang around these traps. I already know how that's going to go. Man, this is so good that they explode. Okay, yeah. For sure. Okay. I don't really care about the treasure find right now. Let's just go with the damage. Alright, you want gold or gold? Let's go with gold. trying to understand why this is a challenge to me. I mean, this is a blast. This ability they're granting. I mean, that dude's on fire. I didn't even work for it. Fantastic. I mean, I understand that I can set off traps and everything really easily, but I guess we'll do that. We are holding on to some gold right now. Speaking of, wow, we were. Okay. +1 to Constitution, Dexterity, and Perception. Yes. You know, I'm pretty good with the weapons that I got right now. I'll take a look. You never know. Take a sip of tea here. I'm drinking a raspberry zinger. Okay. That works. I rolled the wrong direction on that one. That was fantastic. Watch those explosions. Okay, no on that. Main weapon, claw. We'll do poison attacks. I guess it'll also do fire attacks then. But I'll lose a throwing weapon. Meh. I'm gonna say meh on those. We'll be able to upgrade it soon. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Plus 10% base damage. Let's do that. Got the gold. Why not? Now, we're gonna need some health. But yeah, we're not gonna get it in time. So one of these attributes might be an increase to the maximum health, and if we can do that, that will usually bring up your life bar a little bit as well. Wow, wow, wow. Let's get the hell out of here. Plus 15% to lightning attacks, yes. Plus 4 max health. I'll take it. Gotta watch out for that. Slam. Okay. Plus 250 max health, there it is. Can we afford both? I think both are worth it. Let's do it. Let's do it, that'll help. So we got 600 life. We're going into the champion. I think it's going to be the guy with the dogs. And let's see, trapped chests. Okay. That's not bad. We should be able to do okay here. Let's see. Gotta remember to use this whip. Oh, that's right, the dogs are gonna explode now. Except that one didn't. Second one. Alright, can we get some life back? I'd like to keep this run going. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Okay, heal 9% of max health when an enemy is killed by the environment. Normally, I would dump that, but I'm going to take that this time, because we've got a lot of crazy things happening with environmental deaths. I'll restore 12%. Passing through a door inflicts 25% less corruption. Ooh, that's good too. I've got to go with that max health. It's too good to pass up. Alright, and we've got a healing chamber, which is wonderful. The guys are going to get a little bit tougher from a durability standpoint. Just drink twice there. But I feel like we're going to do okay with our fun flame capability here. Let's see how it goes. Oh boy. Oh. Got me with the old run out of stamina. Okay. Plus 200% greed kill time limits. Yeah, that is a good one, but just getting to a point where we've got a lot of good ones. It's a good problem to have. Alright, anything else drop up here? No. I'm just gonna rush right through that crap. Boy. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna take the gold. Wow, speaking of gold, holy cow. Holy moly. It was a hell of a room. Okay. 1600, that should be able to afford an attribute by the end of this set of rooms. Let's see how we do here. This floor is going to light on fire, which is going to kill most of these guys for us, in theory. Oh, in theory. In theory. Let's do this first. Yeah, we're gonna keep moving on along here. Let's see if we can do this just mainly using the traps. We're gonna grab these and then get the hell out of here. 1,000 life, not bad. Actually, that's pretty good. Calyrex, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing? Oh, nice, man. That's really great. Not gonna lie, I'm jealous of you. I'm happy for you, though. Okay, 10% damage, 25% treasure find. Let's go both, I guess. Yeah, let's go both. I think that's really great, buddy. Love seeing people have success on the tube. It's, I was just telling somebody, again, YouTube is one of the biggest puzzles I've ever tinkered with. Okay, so we've got some hallucinations to deal with now. But in terms of the puzzle, you know, what makes people subscribe versus non-subscribe, you know? Oh, cool. That's nice of you to do that. That's really neat. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that on Twitter, and I took a look at it at the time. Very cool. It sounds like there. Whoa, 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 whoa. It sounds like there's still a really nice community around Dreams. It's cool. Okay. Let's go to 250 health. Why not? $271 subscribers. Good for you, man. That's super cool. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do you feel like you actively push to subscribe, or you think do you think most of the time it just happens organically because people like your content and they go, hey, I want to see more of this, I'm going to stick around? This is going to be tough. Yeah. Okay. Got it. No. Don't want that. Yeah, I hear you. You know, if you look at my earlier stuff, and you shouldn't, I was asking, you know, a lot more often, and I don't know. I think it just gets to the point where, look, if you like this stuff, you're gonna hang around, and I'll let you make that decision yourself. I don't think there are. Well, I shouldn't say it. There probably is a correlation to people that ask and, you know, their subscriber count. But I do think that it comes down to the content or the personality, you know, when people go to make that decision. My personal goal, Calyrex, is to get to 100 by June, and I think I'm at 73 right now. So I think it's a realistic goal, and I think it's an achievable goal. Only problem is if I get to 100, you know who's gonna come calling. Stubbsmeister. Okay, cool. Let's get this trap going. Oof. That didn't work out 100%, right? Appreciate it. Hey, you know, it'll be something to celebrate, man. Like this, I've probably mentioned this to you before. It's purely a hobby. This would never turn into, you know, a full-time gig. I've got one of those already that's working out fine. But what I really would like to do is grow the channel, get it to a point where it produces some kind of revenue, and who the hell even knows what that's going to look like, and then use that money to do giveaways and stuff. I think that would be fun as hell. Well, this guy's going to be kind of tough, I think. Oh boy. Get some stamina back here. You know, I do think though that the smaller creators, let's say, you know, the 300 and lower, there is an advantage to, you know, getting together and collaborating. You know, whether it's on a podcast or whatever it might be. And I know you probably agree that Twitter and YouTube, and I'm sure other socials, can really work together as well. Well, I appreciate that, man. I'm going to have to take a look. Yeah, that's a neat idea. I would say give it a go, man. You know, the premieres are neat. You know, way back when I didn't know a whole lot about anything. Not that I do currently. Hold on, let me make a decision here. Let's get rid of this crap. I did a premiere for Subnautica, and I said, hey, come on in, and in the chat, you know, let me help you out with your job search. Come on in and ask questions to a recruiter, and you know, I'll help you out. And I actually had somebody show up, and we talked about her job search and how she was looking for, you know, a home-based work position, and you know, it went really well. Let's see here, man. I almost don't have a poison weapon right now, do I? I don't. But 45%. That's considerable. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take that and drop that. You know, I'll admit to you, I don't watch a ton of popular YouTubers. Like when I talk to Stubbs, you know, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, you know, it's so and so," and I'll say, "Well, you know, I don't know who that is," and he's like, "Oh my God, how can you not know?" Blah blah blah. I don't know a lot of the big YouTubers out there. Lose as much gold as you take damage, health losses. Oh, nice. That's great. But I know Mr. Beast, and I really like that guy. He comes across as a good human being. That's true too. Yeah. I agree with that. Okay. Well, we're just gonna be setting off traps left and right here. Might as well get this one going. Oh boy. You know, speaking of that though, there are lots of channels out there that are just devoted to helping other channels. You know, this is how to get your views up, this is how you do this, this is how you write a title, etc., etc. And you know, early on I did watch some of those, and they get a lot of views. You know, if that's what you're after, I think there are a fair amount of people out there searching for advice to help them do that. So you never know, man. That could be a good angle to play. All right, that guy's gonna swing. Outstanding. These assholes are giving them life. Oh, there we go. There it is. Ah, okay. Oh, that's cool too. Damn it, I gotta get out of here. That was a little rough. Let's take the health. I like the idea, man. And who's gonna say no to that? We gotta get rid of these priests. They're really the problem. So did you hear about this Miami Heat player that has the Twitch channel? Well, or should I say, had the Twitch channel. Oh, that's not a bad idea. You guys could partner like that. Yes, I saw that as well. Yeah, if you Google Miami Heat and Twitch, it'll come up for you right away. That's basically this player for the Miami Heat said a racist word on stream. I mean, we've heard about this so many times before. I think the most recent one was the NASCAR driver. It's a bad situation. Do you think that console is just all bullshit to generate hype for himself? I don't know, man. I mean, what are you thinking? I know I'm a deluge of news tonight, and this is going all over the place. But to change the subject again, I just found out today that the Shadow service, you know, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this one. The Shadow streaming service has claimed bankruptcy. If you don't know what this is, you could rent out a virtual machine in the cloud for $15 a month and play games like Cyberpunk on ultra settings with basically no latency if you had a good internet connection. And I actually tested it out and can rightfully say that. Uh-oh, this one's going to be a bad one, I think. Corruption now passively increases over time. Going through a door no longer provokes corruption. All right. That's interesting. Okay. You know, I never actually bothered to look up what the hell he was trying to peddle. I figured it was just some kind of crap. These guys are getting poisoned and set on fire. It's not bad. Oh boy. Okay, now that's actually bad. We're about to get hit with the final curse, and it's never good. Okay. Yeah, it's true. Those things are all over the place too. And now the life's gonna tick all the way down to 1. Oh well. I will admit that I bought one of those goofy consoles years ago. You know, when you're walking through the mall, you know, they'll have those little kiosks that sell things on the side, and usually maybe they've got like some kind of ball that's sticky that they're slamming onto the ground over and over again to try and get people's attention, and then usually they've got some shit that makes a lot of noise to try and get people's attention that way. And they've got these consoles, and they're always playing Mario or Contra on them. I know you've seen what I'm talking about. So I actually bought one of those, just kind of, it was in the moment. It was like $30, and I was like, yeah, it's got Mario and a whole bunch of games. That'll be fun. Set it up for a good 20 minutes. Realized that the controller with it was a piece of crap, and never turned it on again. I can't tell you where it is right now. No idea where it's at. Hey, these things happen, man. It's just life. Alright, so minus 12 corruption is not going to matter. Now that's kind of interesting. If main weapon is a sword, it's not. No, we're not going to do that. I think it's just time to go to the next room. With 1 health. Let's go with the relic. Ooh, I thought that was it. Stubbs came by today when I was playing this earlier, and I was joking with him. I said, hey man, for midweek, are you just planning on talking about Bethesda the whole time? He started laughing. He said, well, probably get away with something like that right now. I said, yeah. Okay. Minus 12 corruption. That's not going to do anything for me. Oh! There it is. Yeah, man, it's true. You know what? I just want games. I don't care who makes them. I don't really care which machine they're going to go on, because eventually most stuff is going to come to PC. I really don't have a dog in the race when it comes to this stuff. I just like some great games to play. That's it. Okay. Plus 1% base damage per point of perception. Deals critical damage while stamina is depleted. Finishers deal critical damage. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll tell you what, though. If I could play Demon's Souls right now, I'd be playing it. And, for the last, I don't know, 6-7 years before getting the PC, I was all PS4 and Xbox. It wasn't until a couple years ago that I got the PC. So it's, that's been a major change for me. And now, you know, you're right. It's so much easier to pick up these indies on Steam and Epic and all the different stores. All right, let's open up a couple shields. Why not? Ah, Satisfactory. Yeah, I know that one. I have not played it, but they gave that game a ton of love on Giant Bomb. I remember them talking about it quite a bit. Which way do we go here? Why don't we give this a try? Yeah, Okay. I guess let's start out with the attributes. It's true, buddy. Yeah, you can get them on Twitch also. You're right. Which I'd typically forget, but you're always good coming with that reminder. Okay. Is it a co-op game? Can you play it cooperatively? Liking this mace. I didn't know that. Did not know that about that game. So I bought this upgrade for 150 skulls. I was going to wait on it, but it makes 50% of my attacks do fire damage, and it is doing what I had hoped. Yeah, I could see that. I definitely want to play that type of game cooperatively as well. I like playing most games cooperatively if I can. You know, especially ever since this pandemic started. It's been a great way to socialize with people. A fun speculation, if you know him, invited me to be on his show last Friday, and I said, you know, man, I can't do it. Fridays are really tough. Because I play with a group of guys on Fridays that, you know, I've known for a very, very long time, and I said I just can't do it. But, you know, if I free up on a Friday, I'll let you know. Would love to be on. Yeah, I definitely will, man. And we should find a game to play, you know, even if I don't end up getting that one. There's plenty of other games. You know, it just has to be an indie and a roguelike. That's all. Okay, plus 15% damage to fire attacks. Yes, sir. No kidding. I did not know that. Did not know that at all. That Valheim, I read that they've almost sold 6 million copies now. That's crazy, dude. I haven't started it yet, but I'd like to. And then my other buddy today was telling me that he had heard that CD Projekt Red has lost $1 billion at this point. And with the, if you can believe this, with the type of lawsuit that's going on right now, it's going to have some really troubling effects on their organization. And you just think about where this game started. You know, I mean, it was being billed as what could have been the greatest game of all time, let's call it, right? And you just think about what happened. It's incredible. The fall from grace. I know, you're right. Yeah, it is. It's in early access. It's incredible. Yeah, so like this is like, you know, pre-sales, right? My goodness. You make a good point. That's cool. So you've played Valheim then? There we go. I love that. Love that. Those guys are the best. My buddy does that a lot too. You know, it's funny because, you know, we'll be playing something and he'll go, hey, you know, what if we switched off and, you know, and played this instead? And I go, no, you know, I don't have that right now, and I've got such a backlog, blah, blah, blah. Let's, you know, let's do that maybe in a couple weeks. Next thing you know, oh, you've gotten a gift from so-and-so, you know, click here to accept the gift. And it's like, ah, man, you didn't have to do that. And then my backlog just starts crying loudly. But you're right, it's cool when people do that. It's the best. And then it makes you want to buy somebody something at random too, you know? It's that paying it forward concept. Okay. Oh, no kidding. That's interesting. I think we're going to get another Saints Row game. Oh, well, that's a great gift. That's a great gift. I'll admit, I didn't finish Subnautica, but I, you know, played a good 30 hours of Subnautica, and I think I got everything out of that game that I wanted to. It's a wonderful game. Okay, cool. Alright. I'd play another Saints game. Good, goofy fun. Boy. Let's go with a relic, maybe. We'll see what we get. Trapped chest, that's not a big deal. Okay. I think it's definitely its own thing. The mission, I don't remember which Saints Row it is, but I've played through all of them with my buddy way back in the day. It feels like a long time ago on those games for some reason, probably because it was. But there is, I believe, a part in one of those games where you've cleaned out the porta potties and you're going and spraying the collection around the neighborhood. And when that happened, I was like, I'm completely sold on this. Oh, that stinks. Okay. I think it's very different from GTA. I think it plays very differently as well. %15 damage against weakened enemies. Or we can knock down corruption. Let's knock down the corruption. I have a thought for you on that. I wonder if you could download a tool that would allow you to play around with that a little bit. There are tools out there that will kind of force resolution. So I wonder if you could kind of play around with that. That said, though, a lot of times when you sit down at the end of the day to pop a game on, that's the last thing you want to start doing is messing around with that kind of stuff. Yeah, I wonder if a tool like borderless gaming would work for you, where you could put it in windowed. I don't know. You'd have to play around with it. You put it in windowed and then force it to go full screen. I don't know. Maybe there's a way. Oh boy. Ass. There we go. See you later, Holmes. Okay. Plus 20% base damage for shields. We don't have one. Plus 6 constitution. Sure. Sure, why not? I kind of tend to think we go with healing. Just to get back a little bit more. Okay, full up, but we're gonna get cursed. Let's go gold, and then we'll go attributes. Blood offerings do not cost corruption, they cost health instead. Alright. What if they cost gold? Because I have enough. Feels like he shoots a little bit faster. Okay, let's see what we got here. Plus 3% base damage per point of constitution, to which we have. That could be good. Plus 20% base damage if secondary weapon is a whip. Oh, I think we have to. All the stars are aligning here. Let's do that. It's gonna be super fast too. I think we're gonna end up taking the gold here. Yeah, we are. Now they are. I think that was the way to go. Lightning attacks Skyhammer. No. Buddy. That went pretty well. How about Phasmophobia? Plenty of that at all? So now that's a game we could try. If you're into it. They just did some updates to that game recently. Oh, that was perfect. Got me, dude. I'm waiting on Snoop's people to reach out. You know, I told him I wouldn't do it again until he gave me the okay. Now let's go with the health. But how about Phasmophobia sometime? Have you played that game at all? His shot. That's nice. Yeah, I finally got that under control. YouTube was having all kinds of issues for a little bit. I don't know if you noticed it or if you were affected at all, but it was spitting out some erroneous data at times, and yeah, I think they got it all working now. That's hilarious. I played that game a couple times right around the time it came out. But they made a lot of updates to it now, and I haven't been back since. I wouldn't mind trying that again sometime. We could play that one. The ghosts can now follow you by voice, and they can also go through doorways. Read that too. Okay, we're gonna offer the gold. Because we can. Let's dump that. Boom. Not a good roll there for a second. Is it all of them? Yeah. Alright, what are we gonna do here? 14 plus 16. Oh, okay. So it goes up a little bit. Let's go with that. Okay. So are the disconnection problems because of the internet or because of the game? I haven't run into that. I will say though, I take the game seriously, and it legit scares the hell out of me at times. I have been freaked out about that game. There is definitely a video somewhere of me playing that with a buddy on my channel, and it was a riot. And we only played that one time, and then you know, he wasn't super into it, so I ended up playing with some other randos, and it was fun. came across a cool group. Sometimes you get lucky, you know? Let's see. Let's get rid of the corruption. Okay, got it. Yeah, then I think we should try that sometime. I think that's the way. Plus 45% damage to poison attacks. We've got a ton of gold. Let's use a favor and see if we can come across anything better. Minus 10% blood offering. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Alright, so what are we going to get rid of now? We're going to get rid of this. There it is. 30%. So it's a total of 60 more percent, I think, to fire attacks. If my basic math skills are correct. Whatever it is, it's damn good, that's for sure. Okay. Champion time. Visions of Madness, okay. That is fine. Now, who are we up against? That's what I'd like to know. Ah, this bozo. Okay, well. Just gonna do our thing, I guess. As long as he's gonna let us do this, we're gonna do it. Oh, gotta go. Now, is this cheap? Yeah, a little bit, but let's remember what game we're playing. A hard game. We gotta do what we can do. Okay. I'll take it any way I can get it. That's how it's done. Alright. Blood offerings do not. Taking damage can cause. Yeah, we're getting rid of that. Deals critical damage against enemies under 30% health. No. Okay, plus 66% to all healing effects. Damn it, that's pretty good. Or we could just get plus 3 Constitution instead of, you know, what do you do? What do you do? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Just take the Constitution. Hey, man, come on. We just gotta do it. Gotta do whatever you can to get it done. That's what we gotta do. We're gonna go this route. Yeah. Curse number 2. Oh, it's the same. Wait a second. Oh. I don't like this one. That's a bummer of a curse. We finally got one that stinks. But even though we can't light stuff on fire, we've got weapons that do fire damage, which does create light. It's science. So we might This might be fine. It's gonna be fine. See, there's the light. Okay. 300 gold. It's pretty serious. Okay. It's 5 Constitution, or plus 12% max health. I should try to get something to, you know, replace that whip. I hardly even use it. It's just all claw. Oh, is this a priest? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yes, I have heard about Skull. I'll tell you about Skull in a second. You know, I tried Skull. I actually bought Skull the day it released, and I wanted to like Skull. I just couldn't get into it. Wasn't doing it for me. I really liked the premise too. You know, anytime you can play as the bad guy, let's call it. I thought it was really cool from that standpoint. Yeah, I don't know what it was at the time. I just couldn't get into it. And I gave it a fair shake. I think I played for like 30 minutes, and I wanted to find out if there was a way to do upgrades that were persistent, and there was, but I just kind of got to a point where I thought, I don't think I'm gonna play this. Yeah, I think that's fair. It's got elements of both of those. I would say, I mean, the Steam store, if you're gonna play it on PC, Steam has a pretty generous refund opportunity. So, you could always try it, and if it's not your cup of tea after 20 minutes, maybe you gift it back to them, right? I think there are better games like that, though. I actually had a colleague at work asking me about it. I ended up telling him the same thing, because he was going to pick it up, and I said, it just wasn't for me, and I think he ended up taking a pass, ultimately. Yeah, I hear you on that. That's not a bad thing either. I guess if it's just you know, something you know for a fact you're not going to play because you don't enjoy it, then there's that too. Got that stamina back right on time. Okay, 12% max health back. Yes. And we've got 3,000 gold. Secondary weapon, pistol. Oh boy. If main weapon is a sword, it's not. Plus 1% base damage per point of constitution, so it's got plus 19% to the base damage. And offhand combos deal crit. Oh, I'm really torn on this. It's a level 4 too. All right, we're gonna go with it. The crits might be good, you know, and we've got a lot of stuff that buffs fire attacks as well. So, yeah. Love Super Meat Boy. I'm terrible at Super Meat Boy though. But I enjoy Super Meat Boy and what that game is and what it does. They also do a wonderful job of documenting the creation of Super Meat Boy in Indie Game the Movie. If you like that game, you need to watch that movie if you haven't seen it. Yeah, that's probably accurate for most people, right? With that game? Yeah, I love it, but man, I'm terrible at it. People are like, yeah, okay, so am I. Let's see. And we're gonna take the gold on that, which should help pay for the upgrade. Oh, shite. Okay, this gun is fantastic. Oh wow, did you? That was early days for them. Alright, we're just gonna blaze on through here, if they're gonna let us. Dancing flames. Okay, that's fine. We just don't want that fourth curse. Well, fifth curse, let's say. Wow, look at that pistol. Kablam! Oh, that was the way to go. Holy smokes. Dude, I don't know why, but I was like thinking that's probably what you did, you know, because I mean Flash games were a thing when I was at that point as well, and we were doing the same thing. That's hilarious. Good for you. These guys need to just die already. Oh, that worked out well. Shit. Boy, they're really messing with me here at this point, I feel. Offering this up. I mean, technically, let's just see if we can verify something real quick here. Okay, perception. What does this do for me? Can we see that anywhere? Okay. Treasure find. Okay, well, who gives a damn about that at this point? Dump the perception. Oh my god. That's amazing. Wow. Good for you. All right, we're gonna go towards this upgrade here, and who knows, maybe end up with one more upgrade for the big battle. We gotta get rid of this bag. That's hilarious, man. I think they've gotten better nowadays about locking that stuff down. You know, where the teacher, it's not a matter of whether they're paying attention or not, because that's part of the issue too. You know, they're trying to do stuff. There's only so many things they can look at that are happening. Let's dump that. God love them for trying, though, you know? I mean, nowadays you feel for them, right? Like, man, that really would have sucked. Trying to stay on top of that. It's true. Yeah. And you may not have known it while you were in it. You know, a lot of times we take those times for granted, but you know, those were great times. All right, so let's see here. So we're gonna add more damage, but we can't pay gold for that. So that pretty much forces us to do this. Okay. Did it actually involve math, or was this a bullshit website with flash games? No kidding. Okay, cool. Well, here it is. I don't think we can cheap out on this guy like we did the last one. Oh, wow. Okay. We're lighting it up. Oh shit! Out of stamina. Yeah, Flash comes with its own set of issues, doesn't it? Security-wise, I think. No more Flash. Well, I'm glad I got all the way to the boss, but I'm a little bit bummed that we didn't take him down. It was a cool, cool fight, though. I don't know that going at him with a fire weapon was the best route, but I would imagine it still did a lot more damage, regardless of him being the, you know, of the fire quality there. I'm gonna have to look up Balloon Tower. That sounds interesting. I think I needed some water balloons in that fight. Alright, so we've got 177 skulls, which... that's good. Soon we can upgrade one of these tables. So anyway, Calyrex, I'm gonna jump, man. I appreciate the shout out you gave me. I'm gonna take a look at that. And I'll do the same for you, man. Glad you're having success with it. And appreciate you coming by and chatting for a while. I really do look forward to doing these live streams every day. The chat makes it fun, man. So thanks again for coming by, and thanks to everybody that watched and hung out. And we'll definitely see you next time. Take care.